Just figure it out.
Right.
And our grid's gone, but whatever.
That's fine.
All right, well, it's recording. You want to start? You want me to start?
I don't know.
Hey everyone, my name is John.
Oh, I'm Michelle.
And this is Rightfully Yours, Vlogs to Marriage and Beyond. Well, we have a couple questions we want to answer for you. This is our first vlog. This is the first of hundreds that we plan on doing for you until the end of our lives. And
Till we die.
and so we wanted to get to know you guys and have you get to know us before we go and move on. So we're going to have a couple questions that we're going to answer.
Like we said, John, Michelle, we have been together for, it'll be 3 years this March. And John proposed to me December 29th while we were in Bend on the top of a hike.
She's got a good memory.
And I get engaged. I mean, we're based in Portland.
Mm-hmm. Portland, Oregon.
I don't know why that was difficult for me to remember.
503.
503.
Anyways, yeah, I was born in Portland, Oregon. Michelle was not. She is a transplant. You could say that she has a foreign body in the state of Oregon.
I'm from Kirkland, Washington, but I basically lived in Portland my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
Bounced around, but I mean, this house, it's my parents have owned it since I was 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a long
There you
time.
go. Next question. So how do you meet? I mean, we met through friends, actually. We met through my boss and one of my good friends that works with me. And I mean, Michelle has more of like an in-depth story on this, so if you can kind of fill them in on how they started bringing me up to you.
Well, so my dad is friends with his boss, and they've known each other for a very long time. I think I met your boss when I was like 12, and I just started having my son go to his martial arts school, and so I was there for 6 months-ish, and as things were going, I don't know how they brought it up, but they just kept saying, "Oh yeah, like we need to have a chat. Like let's just sit down, have a chat. Like we'll figure payments out and whatnot." They're like, have you seen that John guy? He's got a pretty killer smile, huh? It's like, I guess. Thought we were talking about tuition, but yeah. And like a few days later is when you messaged me on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And then a few days after that is when we had our first date, March 14th.
Pi Day.
Yeah.
Now, my story is a little bit different. So, my boss came up to me, who is good friends with Michelle's dad, and he goes, "Hey, what do you think of Mike's daughter?" And, well, I didn't know that Mike had 2 daughters. I taught Michelle's youngest sister, Marichelle, when she was like 3 years old. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you think? I mean, she was a great student. What are you trying to say? And he explained to me that, well, Mike had an older daughter. I had no idea. And so he, kind of it slowly introduced me to who she was. And that's when I finally, got up the courage to send her a message and say, "Sup?"
So slid into those DMs.
Next, I guess the purpose of our videos. I mean, what is the purpose of our videos? Well, to kind of show you our journey, I guess. Our journey from engagement. We videoed our engagement. We're super, super new to the whole vlogging thing, and especially the editing, but I think it's going to be a cool learning experience to get to know how to do that kind of stuff and get better and better and better. And if you guys stick around, you can be along the ride, and you can along for the ride, and watch all the stuff that we do. But it's going to kind of just to showcase our life as we prepare to get married, and then as our marriage develops. So
I think that it also is going to be a big benefit for us to be able to document and be able to look back at this part of our life, because I mean, we want to remember this. This is going to be a very short part of our life, but we want to remember it. And then being able to share it, it's also a fun thing to do. And hopefully whatever trials that we go through, someone else can relate to it, and we can show what happened, what went wrong, what we would do differently, and show how we can get past it and move on and build in our relationship for it. And so,
and how cool is it that we would have something like this that our kids could look back on, you know, that our kids could show our grandkids whenever we're long gone and we're, you know, in the ground holding hands together. So I think that's a pretty cool idea, you know, just kind of, it's the new version of home videos.
Right.
I think that's more like the top 10 reasons that we're doing this. Wedding ideas, wedding date. When are we planning to tie the knot, Michelle?
It's gonna be March 14th is our plan, but not until 2020. So we have 2 years to plan it, and I think that extra year of buffer is where we can make sure that we can be financially stable and make sure we dot all of our I's, cross all of our T's, get everything figured out how we want to do it. Because as much as it is a wedding for us to celebrate our relationship and us moving forward into that next step, but it's also to celebrate the people that have been a part of our relationship and have been supportive and helped in any sort of way and been there for us. And so I know that, well, we want to make sure that we are making it as much about us as it is about the people that helped us. And so we want to make it a killer party and amazing food and amazing drinks.
So much cheese.
All the cheese.
You know, and Michelle graciously accepted the date of, you know, Pi Day on 2020, and it's going to make it so much easier for me to remember anniversaries. 5 years is going to be simple. 10 year, 20. A lot less thinking, a lot less opportunity for me to get in trouble. And I think that's a win for everyone.
Yes. Happy wife, happy life. It'll work out.
That's right. One thing that we've learned from two elderly couples in Bend while visiting with them at a winery was the two most important words that I can learn are yes, dear. And so that's something that I'm really, really making a habit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
One of the things that we're going to be using to kind of keep track of our engagement through social media and on our videos and everything is the hashtag WrightfullyYours 2020. So we have a YouTube channel, of course, that this video is going to be on. We have a Rightfully Yours Instagram as well as my Instagram.
Alright, well, if you feel like following us through our journey, through our life, or have any type of feedback in what we should do, shouldn't do, anything like that, comment and subscribe, like, all of those things that people say.
Yeah.
I guess.
Thanks for watching. Okay, there we go.
I keep noticing, I keep looking at myself instead of the lens.
I mean, you're really pretty.
You gonna Vogue?
Oh, that's exactly what I was doing. Which is Mr. Vegetable Pants minus the E after veg.
I can just put that on there.
And
again.
she'll put that on there again. And
just all of that's already cut out.
And then, of course, she's going to already cut this all out. And make it to where she can put that really, really simple in places in it.
You're so good.